Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is gonna be on weapons. Okay, now, y'all know I love me a good old horror movie, and when I first saw the trailers for this, I thought it was gonna be, just your run-of-the-mill, kids are possessed and they're running around the neighborhood and no one knows why, and they gotta fight this entity and all that good stuff. And so I love that kind of thing, even though I've seen it 100 times. I'm down for it again because I just love this kind of stuff. Then the reviews started coming out for this, and people are really loving this movie. They thought it's really good and movie of the year and all this. And sometimes when people hype it up like that, it's really not as good as they say. People join bandwagons and stuff like that. But I don't, so I'm going to give you my honest opinion. And did I think it was the best movie of the year? Yes! At least so far. Guys, I cannot express enough how wonderful this film is. Not only is it a movie, it is a film. And to me, there's a difference. A movie can be just fun, throw some popcorn in your face, and it's all good. This was a film that made me love the reason why I love going to the movies, because this was an experience. And I'm going to tell every one of you right now, you need to go to the theater and see this movie. The audience was engaged. We felt like one big family in the movie theater. And there's a moment in the movie where this lady, I'm not going to spoil anything for this movie, so this review might actually be a little short, because if I say too much, I might spoil it, and I don't want to spoil this movie. But there's a moment where this lady comes up to this car, and it looks like she's going to go into that car. Then she kind of waddles away, and everybody started laughing. It was kind of a funny moment. Then you hear the car door open, and you can't see her. You just hear the car door open, and everybody in the theater in unison went, oh, because everybody was laughing. It was like, ha, 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 ha. And then next thing you know, we were like, oh. And then throughout the rest of the movie, we all were responding the same way to scenes in this movie, and it just felt like a family experience, like we were all there enjoying it the same way, and that was amazing. But besides the audience experience, the movie itself was really good. This is a 10 out of 10 movie, guys. I cannot think about one thing that is wrong with this movie. The acting's great, the directing, the writing, just the way it was shot, the editing, and the jump scares were good, and there was natural humor in this movie. We went from dying laughing to jumping out of our seats to covering our faces. There's a scene in this movie, like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a scene that I had to literally not look at. And I don't normally do that. I'm tough enough. I can deal with some gore and some body horror, but this kind of stuff really made me look away, and that was great. But anyway, the performances in this, and it's set up in like chapters. It starts at the end pretty much, kind of like Quentin Tarantino would do. But it starts at the end, and then it goes through, it introduces you to all the major characters, and then it goes through the chapters of each character. Like it says the character's name, and then you watch a little chapter of, that leads up to what you saw before. And then it starts with another one, and it leads up to what they saw before. And by the end of the movie, you see it all come together, and it was beautifully done. Well done. And it's not what you think. Like I said in the beginning of this review, that, I thought it was going to be your typical, ghosts are inhabiting the kids and stuff like that. It's not that. But I'm not going to spoil what it is, but just know throughout the whole movie, you're wondering what it is. Like, what is going on? You're really not in a confusing way, but in a great way. Like this is a mystery movie. This is a thriller. It's a horror. And it's got everything in there. It's got the great humor. But the whole movie, you're trying to figure out with the rest of the audience, what in the world is going on? And then when they make the reveal of what's going on, it was awesome and great and just well done. I just can't say it enough, guys, how great this movie is. It's definitely the best movie of the year for me so far. And it's a 10 out of a 10, and you need to go see it. And I'm not going to spoil the ending, but just know this is one of the best endings of a movie that I've seen. And it felt great. And it was funny and horrific and scary and just mind blowing. And you just don't realize what's going on. And then, oh man, it was awesome, guys. I'm beaming. You see me beaming about this movie? You will be beaming about this movie if you're a fan of this type of movie. Just remember that. This guy's the director that did Barbarian, which I loved. A lot of people were divisive on, but I loved it. And this one did not disappoint, and I can't wait for a Weapons 2. But anyway, guys, I'm going to stop right there. It's not all about what I think. You know what I think. What do you think? Have you seen Weapons? Do you plan on watching it? You better. But anyway, let me know what you think about this movie in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!